Welcome back. Today marks the final day of our Kumano Kodo Nakahechi hike. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We are heading to Mount Nachi, where we'll visit the Kumano Nachi Taisha, the Nachi Falls Shrine, and the Seiganto-ji. We started our day at a guest house in Daimonzaka, then took a bus to Mount Nachi. With limited time, we switched to the bus from Kumano Hongu Taisha the day before, making the journey a bit smoother. Our first stop was Nachi Falls Shrine, nestled deep in a mountain valley. After passing through a torii, it is a long descent down a stone staircase to reach the shrine. The main symbol of worship here is the majestic Nachi Falls, towering 133 meters. It's Japan's tallest single-fall waterfall. The shrine's primary deity is Ōkuninushi no Mikoto, who is believed to manifest as the waterfall itself, also known as Hiryu Gongen. Syncretism between Shinto and Buddhism in Japan led to the belief that Hiryu Gongen is also an incarnation of Senju Kannon. This connection unites Ōkuninushi, Senju Kannon, and the waterfall itself as three powerful forms of divine energy, a concept known as Shinto-Buddhist Shugendō in Japan. Continuing up the main path, we passed a few small shops and cafes. With the shops selling locally crafted Nachi black inkstones, we picked up a jetpack Yatagarasu figurine, a solid, satisfying keepsake from the area. Passing through a torii and climbing a final set of steps, we reached Kumano Nachi Taisha. Bathed in morning light, the shrine feels full of life. Its bright vermilion halls, scattered across the lush green slopes of Mount Nachi, radiating a serene, timeless presence. The first thing you come across is the main worship hall, with a sturdy traditional structure and a cypress bark roof, exuding a classic rustic charm. Next to it is the treasure hall, housing a remarkable collection of artifacts related to the Kumano faith. Among them is the Kumano Nachi mandala, which particularly caught my attention. This mandala not only captures the pilgrimage scenes of Mount Nachi, but also depicts the legendary tales of figures like Izumi Shikibu, Emperor Kazan, and the monk Mangaku. Behind the worship hall stands the main shrine, an important cultural property that can only be viewed from the outside. Nearby, an ancient kefon tree, believed to be over 1,000 years old, has a hollow trunk that visitors can step inside, allowing them to experience its living history. From there, we headed to Seiganto Temple, right beside Kumano Nachi Taisha. The principal deity enshrined here is Nyoirin Kannon. Its main hall was rebuilt in 1590. Back then, it was known as the Nyoirin Hall and was once part of the larger Nachi temple complex. However, during the Meiji period, the government decreed the separation of Shinto and Buddhism, forcing Seiganto Temple to split from the Kumano shrines. Many Buddhist structures within the three Kumano grand shrines were destroyed during this period, but Seiganto Temple managed to survive, as it is the first temple on the Saigoku 33 Kannon Pilgrimage. In October 2023, the temple completed the restoration of Gyōja Hall, a hall dedicated to Enno Ozuno, the founder of Shugendō. This revival symbolizes the unique blend of Shinto, Buddhism, Shugendō, and nature worship that defines the Kumano faith, bringing back a piece of spiritual heritage lost for nearly 150 years. With our stamps collected, we slowly made our way down the stone steps, passing one of the most iconic sites on the Kumano Kodo, the three-story pagoda of Seiganto Temple. Originally built in the Heian period, the pagoda was destroyed in 1581 amid warfare, only to be rebuilt on its original site centuries later in 1972. Today, it rises once more beside Nachi Falls, recapturing the timeless grace of Mount Nachi and rekindling the ancient spirit of this revered temple. As we made our way down from Mount Nachi, our 4-day pilgrimage drew to a close. Walking the ancient paths of Kumano Kodo, you quickly realize it's more than just a trail through the mountains. It's a quiet connection to the living world, a pilgrimage where nature and spirituality intertwine. So even if you are not a believer, you can still feel the deep, solemn energy here. Perhaps this is because the Japanese has gone to extraordinary lengths to preserve every detail, from the ancient paths to the grand shrines, allowing both pilgrims and visitors to relive and truly feel the weight of history and tradition.